We don't normally do this, but we want to see how good you can really be. Right there on the spot.
Okay.
After the whole like wild now thing, right? Where it's like,
like fucking you're like freestyling.
Straight up freestyling.
Okay.
Freestyling against Uzi.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, Uzi.
So his name's Lil Uzi Vert. He recently just lost his 24 million diamond because he had like a weird hole on his forehead, right?
Okay, so this comes to this.
Okay.
Is
No shit. That's not Lil Uzi Vert's.
Who else do you think it is?
What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me.
No.
Ready?
What's up?
Okay.
I have no idea. Okay. Now you put me on the fucking spot.
You're gonna be on the spot. Hello, retards. Welcome to episode number 47 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. I'm your host, Dennis, and the other host. So I'm your co-host, Dennis, and the other host. I still don't know an intro, and we're 47 episodes in. Ina.
My name's Ina, but I go by Little Peep Squeak now.
Okay, I didn't think it was gonna go that route. So
Little Peep Squeak.
You came back very different from Vegas.
Hey yo.
And you have a story of you didn't want to tell me, but you got that pendant. Can you show it to the audience here?
What's up? You know what's good.
There's
what's good.
pendant there, and
It's my chain.
You said you got it from someone famous.
And I got grills. See?
Oh, the clear ones, Invisaligns.
Sometimes they bleed.
Sometimes they bleed.
Well, not my teeth.
Do they?
So something if I like make some if I do like a suction thing to get them in more, sometimes it like irritates it. Anyways, what's up?
You said you got that pendant from someone.
Damn straight.
You were gambling. It was like 4 a.m. That's all you said, and now you want to share that story.
You feel me? So I'm gambling.
You don't have to do the
gambling.
black voice.
No,
you don't have to do the black voice.
I'm fine to win. I'm fine to win. Okay. I'm guessing fine means trying.
Are you finna win? Like finna?
Gonna?
What were you saying? Yeah, finna.
Finna. What the fuck is finna?
Like I'm finna kill that fool.
Isn't that just gonna? They just don't know how to say gonna.
What do you mean by they?
Black people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know get the word.
African Americans.
Oh God, that makes the finna. I don't get the finna thing.
I don't get it.
It's just like a.
So I'm gambling and I'm sitting there and they're playing this badass song, you know, on the overhead.
Song by Cisco, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no, Mambo number 5.
What's that?
I need a little Monica on my side.
Okay, they were playing that.
So I'm gambling. I'm minding my own business, but I'm in it. I'm singing it. I'm in it. Well, these people behind me, they're like feeling it.
Okay.
They feeling it.
Okay.
It's a group of black people. I think they're a rapper.
Okay.
Uzi or something.
Lil Uzi Vert?
Uzi.
It was a Lil Uzi Vert?
Yeah, Uzi.
No shit?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
Yeah.
It was Lil Uzi Vert?
Yeah, Uzi.
Oh shit, okay. That's fucking kind of crazy.
Yeah. And he was like, oh man, like we're just doing a show right here. You know? And
that's
like
crazy.
We're hearing you spitting these songs. Like you're singing it better than the OG, you know? And so they're like, you know what? We don't normally do this, but we want to see how good you can really be. Right there on the spot.
Okay.
After the whole like wild now thing, right? Where it's like,
like fucking you're like freestyling.
Straight up freestyling.
Okay.
Freestyling against Uzi.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, Uzi.
So his name's Lil Uzi Vert. He recently just lost his 24 million diamond because he had like a weird hole on his forehead, right?
Okay, so this comes to this.
Okay.
Is
no shit. That's not Lil Uzi Vert's.
Who else do you think it is?
What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me.
No. Look, and purposely, just so that we can be like on the same page, me and him. See this right here? Lost a diamond. Just like he did in his head.
Holy shit.
He said right now, me and him connected for life. He said that I spit lyrics better than he's ever seen anyone ever spit before.
But you were just singing the Monica on your side, but he didn't know it probably.
Well, I was singing that, but he was like, you just have, your vocals are like off the charts.
Oh, shit,
But he's like, I want to see you do like, I want to just see you like freestyling it. And so I want you to go against like my peeps, you know?
Yeah,
and so right there, Mandalay Bay Resort.
That's crazy.
While the freaking NFR's going on, there's all these radio, like, you know, rhinestone cowboys everywhere.
Yeah.
Hearing me and him just like going to town. Like, we don't give a shit.
You guys are battling out.
We're
like
battling the fuck
You're pretty
out.
much Eminem.
We're goddamn Skittles.
Okay.
And he's like, he's feeling it. And next thing you know, these cowboy people, I mean, like, they're getting into it. The whole, like, it feels like the
it was
whole...
like Old Country Road, pretty much, in real life.
There for a minute, I
Old
thought
Town
this
Road,
was
not
my
country.
fucking show. I thought they came to my show. Like, there was people, like, fucking cheering me on,
Did
right?
you bring up TARS to anyone?
No.
No.
And so then, because you're in Vegas, you're not going to talk about that shit.
True.
Talking about that shit. Anyways, so people are just like, you know, once I spit the last verse, I'm about yo mama. Your mama's so ugly, she, you know, whatever.
Wait, you guys are just doing Yo Mama jokes?
No, well, no, like I was rapping, but I added some yo
but
mama
you're like,
things.
Yo Mama was, yeah.
I added some roasts and shit,
Okay,
some
yeah,
roast
of course,
beefs in there,
of
you know?
course, yeah.
And so then next thing you know, like people are like holding me up. You know, they're holding me up. Like, I mean, it's taking a shit ton of people holding me up, but they're doing it.
Yeah.
Not like holding up a high, like just lifting me a little off the ground, you know, just a little bit. Just a little
You're
bit.
floating a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he's like, have a show going on. How would you like to be my, like, because he's going on tour.
Yeah.
Right? So he's like, how would you like to go on tour with me? Like, I start next month. We're going to be hitting up, you know, Chicago, Florida. Like, we're hitting up all these, like, big-ass towns. Miami, you know, Miami, Florida. He's going to Canada, too, at some point. He said, how would you feel about going on tour with me? Like, I want you part of the show. And I had to tell him, like, dude, I got commitments, man. I can't. Like, as much as I love it, I can't. Like, I had to turn you down. He's like, no one's ever fucking turned me down before.
Yeah, he's like one of the biggest artists.
I have to. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I got responsibilities, you know?
That's crazy.
And he said, you know what? You're a cool dog. And so then he gave me this. Because I told him how much I fucking loved Joe Exotic.
Okay.
We kind of we're talking about that. Like after the whole crowd thing, we went and got some drinks, you know. And, you know, he was like, what do you like to do for fun? I'm like, dude, I love Netflix and chilling. And he's like, dude, what the hell? What's one show that you fucking watch, like, all the time? And I said, dude, Tiger King, man. I'm so excited for this next season. Like, I'm excited for Carole Baskin shit, that drama, all that, you know? And he said, you know what? I got you. And, you know, I went back to my room. He went to his, you know. Next thing you know, my phone's you know, he's calling me up. He's like, hey, you want to, like, come party up with me, you know? Yeah. And so then we meet up at the MGM Grand, you know? And then he presents me with this fucking box. And I'm like, what's in the box? Yeah. He's like, I'm like, what the fuck's in the box?
Yeah. Brad
Pitt open it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the suit and everything.
Yeah.
And I open it up. The fuck? Gold goddamn tiger. He said, to remind you all the time of Tiger King.
Can you take that off real quick?
Tiger King, and because that jewel's missing, to remind me of him. And that's how it came to be.
I really want to show this really close. We'll be careful with it. Did he see how much it's worth?
Dude, don't even ask. Don't even fucking ask.
He had a diamond on his forehead that was worth $24 million.
Don't even ask.
So this is what she got, guys. This is fucking crazy.
You can't see it. Your camera is like, I think he just did it to where when people want to take a picture, just blocks it out for like protection. No, it's a protection.
Focusing on the background. That's crazy.
Dude, I know.
That's some weight to it.
Dude, I know.
God damn.
I can't even believe that fucking happened to me.
Yeah, that's how you said you were gonna go hangover style. Are you gonna sell that? It's probably worth millions. It's probably worth at least like 800,000.
Well, while I was there, here's the thing I did not tell him, and I hope that he doesn't watch this.
I don't think he will.
When I was there, I went to Pawn Stars.
God damn it! Did you really?
Fuck yes, I did.
Oh my god! What is his name? What's that guy? Joe, right?
Chewy. Chumley.
I think Chumley is not part of that anymore because he was like on meth and shit.
I won't.
The main dude. What's his name?
Rob.
Is it?
Sure.
The bald guy that looks kind of like a really fat, discounted Bruce Willis.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah. So I went to him, right? And I literally, the same story I told you, I told him. And he's like, what you want for it?
Can we reenact it? Can I be him?
Yeah.
Hey, so what brings you in today?
Hey, man. So, I just weird fucking story, right?
Okay, and then you said,
I just did this story, and I said, I just want to. Like,
are you looking to pawn it, or are you looking to?
I'm looking to see if it's worth me selling because, like, I got bills to pay.
Okay.
What the fuck am I gonna do this with around my neck?
I get that.
So I got bills to pay.
What are you wanting to get at it? I do have a specialist specifically for Lil Uzi Vert diamonds that I can call in.
Okay.
So he can take a look at it to see if it's real and all that stuff.
You're saying it's not real?
Well, we just wanted to make sure because what are you wanting for it?
I'm not taking less than 500,000.
Okay, so see I was thinking $2,000. So before we lose
he's like the best I can do is 2,000.
The best I can do before we lose your business, let me get my Lil Uzi Vert diamond specialist to come in here.
I got a guy.
You have a guy?
No, that's what he always says. Like, I got a guy.
I got a guy. Okay, he comes in. Okay, it's real. So what we're gonna do? He said it was real, right? Because it's real.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do?
He said it's actually valued at like $1 million.
That's
the specialist valued it at $1 million bucks.
Because we're doubling that, we're going up to $5,000. That's the best. That's the best we can do.
And so when I was there, I contemplated it, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Would you be willing to do 8,000?" You know?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Best I can do is 5,500." And I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna keep it." And I went.
So hold on. So if he gave you $8,000, you would have said yes.
Fuck yes. I got bills to pay.
I understand, but that's worth $500,000. Why would you go to Pawn Stars and sell something for so cheap when you can just probably put it on eBay and get easily like by tomorrow $600,000?
All right, whoever's the 47th subscriber to our channel gets this.
Let's do 50th.
Whoever gets who's the 50th subscriber to our channel gets this shipped to them.
So all you got to do is if you click on this video, or if you're on our podcast and you see that we're at 49 subscribers, we're at 44 right now. If you see at 49, screen cap as you're getting 50, send that to us and we will send you this not even limited edition. I'm saying like one of one. Lil Uzi Vert.
Like he had this custom made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Lil Uzi Vert. That's huge. I do want to say his diamond was worth 24 million. Let's see. He got it ripped out. Yeah, it was 24 mil.
Who the hell ripped it out?
I don't know, but someone ripped out the fucking diamond out of his forehead.
Why would he put a diamond on his forehead?
Why didn't you ask him? Why didn't you get him as a guest on the podcast?
Because he fucking had a bandana. I didn't even know he had fucking. I didn't know who the fuck this guy is.
Oh, you didn't know? So
it was just a Sunnuts dude. I didn't fucking know.
Oh shit! Well,
I thought he was Indian. Because he had the dot on his head.
The missing diamond.
Yeah, he was like a scar now.
Damn, that's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. So, obviously that was probably your top thing that's happened over there.
No. No, it was a top thing.
Area 15 was probably the top thing.
Dude, Area 15 was cool. Like, are we going back to like legit talking? Okay.
But what do you mean? Well, we're done with that story.
Yeah. No, Area 15 was cool.
Was it?
But what I did not know is you have to pay for like almost every single thing in there.
That's how we get you in Vegas.
Well, like I thought it was gonna be like, you go to Area 15, you buy the tickets to get in, and then like the stuff was, which it was a lot of cool things to do to see, that you didn't have to pay for, but like to do like that grocery store that I went to go to the Mio Mart or whatever, it was $55 a person. So I said no because I don't want to pay that much a person. The Mio Wolf forever. And then like if you want to do, I did buy tickets. I don't remember how much it was a person. It was like less than that. I think it was like 20. I don't know. It was like cheaper than that, but I think it was like $75 for 3 people. But you go to like 6 different rooms. So, like you get in and you get the 3D glasses, and it is all like psychedelic colors. So I didn't watch it with the glasses because it got a little blurry. But like you get into this one section, and then it's like you watch a little thing. It's like each one is. The whole thing is like 20 minutes. Anyways, so then they like this thing is talking. It's like, oh, your mind, blah, blah. And then it'll have like One of them was, you know, those like ball things, like they're like balls when you throw, like they expand and they're like the chain looking, or whatever, the plastic things. So they have a bunch of them hanging, and there's like mirrors and glass, and then it's like reflecting, so it looks like a lot more. And it's like doing this like breathe thing, so it's like breathe, you know, and then you close, you know, it's all like that, and it's all like dark and green. And then all of a sudden, like the beat drops, right? Because it's like music like that, and then all of a sudden it's like all colored, and then you go to another place, and then it's like the lights where it looks like a tunnel and it just keeps going. It's like that. And then, so it was like a bunch of cool things that you like walk through. So that was cool. There's like a bunch of sculptures and stuff. And I did ride this like, it's like up on the ceiling, and you sit in this swing thing and you can go faster. And it, like, I don't know if you've ever been to like urban air or like altitude or whatever.
No, not those.
Okay, well, they have like
urban air. I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're
I totally went on that. Wasn't even scared, dude.
That's good.
Wasn't even scared.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I went on the big Ferris wheel there.
In Vegas in general, or Area 15?
In Vegas in general.
Oh, okay.
That big ass Ferris wheel.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay.
Let me search.
We
got it here. Las Vegas. What is it? Ferris wheel?
I think it's like the high ride or something like that. Just put Ferris wheel.
This thing?
Yeah.
High roller.
High roller. There you go. I went on that.
You went on this?
Fuck yeah. You can bring drinks everywhere. That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
I literally was not sober the entire time I was there.
Oh, so you're like in a ball thing?
In a ball thing.
This thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I totally went on that.
Did you feel a little bit more safer because you're in the ball thing?
Dude, I didn't even care. Do you know why I didn't care? I'm gonna tell you why.
You were Liquid Courage.
Not even that. They group you with people. That was me. They group you with people, right? Like whoever's with you. They don't just put like you and like your own group in there.
Okay.
But they don't put like a shit ton of people. I think there was like a total of, I don't know, like 10 people, 11 people. But you get to bring like, there's these big drinks, like this big, you know, that you're just like drinking.
Yeah.
And so like the only thing is like you have to have masks everywhere. So we're in there fucking lines for like long, and the security's just like belt, like you gotta put your mask on, or you know, like that bullshit. But we're all like drinking, so like everyone's just kind of like making fun of it, but we are wearing our masks. Well, behind us is this like group of, it's like this mom and dad, and like there's like 4 of them. They're from Washington, African American, cool as shit, right?
Lil Uzi Vert's family, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So we're just like, because there's like a camera, so we're like, just take off your mask and just stare at the camera while you're taking a drink, like, you know. But she was like, cool, right? So we get grouped with them in the Ferris wheel, and then like with these other like three people, like this like white family.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh god, like I have Liquid Courage, and I know we're gonna end up doing something stupid because we're up on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
So what do we start doing? We start mooning people. Up on the Ferris wheel.
Okay.
And the family, I was like, are you guys gonna be offended? She's like, hell no, you know, I'm the kind of shit we've seen. Like, and then we're like, let's all just jump. Like, let's just like jump on it. And like, because the kid that was with her, like he's like 17, 18 or some shit. He was like, you could tell he was scared. He's like, I don't know what I was thinking. We're like, hey, let's jump. And he's like, no. It was just funny shit. So like, I did that. So that was fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna go on the roller coaster in New York, but it was closed. I really wanted to go to
That's when like, it was like through the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I tried a sandwich with ham in it. Like, you know me, I'm picky eating, dude. I wasn't even picky, right? As much. But it was cool. Like we went on like
I love how that's one of your things. Like I was in Vegas like this and this. I tried a sandwich with ham. Like, okay. Whoa, what the
slow the fuck down.
You just holy shit.
Went on to watch some shows, some naughty shows. That was cool.
How was the show at Area 15? Was it like not that great?
Well, I went to watch a Rated Red show.
I know. At Area
like
15.
it was good.
Thing.
Oh yeah,
it was good. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like cheesy or if it was gonna be like main strip shit. So where is it? So if we're looking at 15? Vegas, so if we're looking at Vegas,
if I know, but it's like, is it
like on the strip of Vegas?
No,
or is it kind of like out?
It's not way out. It is like because it looks like a warehouse. Just type in Planet 15 on the outside of it, and let's just see what it looks like.
So did you take any photos outside of Trump's Tower?
No. I did take a picture of Trump Tower.
Oh, you did though. Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
It's like
I just want to see kind of.
It's not like on the strip, but it's not like
okay,
we took a taxi and it probably got us there in like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes.
Okay,
if even. It wasn't even like 10, 15 minutes. Area 15, so it's like, I don't know where the strip is.
The strip
I'm trying to see like where any.
This is North Las. Oh, so the strip's gonna be. I don't even know what Vegas is. This is the Strip. Yeah, okay, this is the Strip. Oh,
Okay.
so it's
Yeah,
like,
so it's like right
it's
there.
you just go on there and just jump in there.
Yeah, so it's close. It's not that far, but like I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to walk there. You
Oh,
know,
no,
you would
of
have to
course,
like
yeah.
drive there.
Did you go to old Las Vegas?
No,
Did you go to Trader Joe's?
no.
Okay.
But no, the show was awesome. It was like a burlesque show,
Yeah.
so that was cool as shit. But then we went to the Luxor, and they had like the bodies exhibit,
Mm-hmm.
like with the dead bodies and Titanic. And I was like tempted to go to that show, but then we went to one called Fantasy Instead, and that was a burlesque show, but like topless.
Okay.
Not the whole time, but it was like, you know.
Yeah.
So that one was more like that. I guess that show's been running for like 22 years. That show was fun because like the person I was hosting is this like short little Latina woman, but she's like a dancer. Like, I mean, like she's good. And you could tell like she's like the one, obviously the main one in charge. She was so funny as shit because she was all like, she was like, we can't take videos or pictures here. Like if we find out, like you'll have to be escorted because you know, like it's privacy for the people that are here. And she's all like, just last night. It's like so she's on stage like, so 75-year-old guy. We see him recording. We have to kick him out. Like here he is trying to hide his boner, trying to walk, hitting people in the back of the head with it. Like just like the way she was like saying shit. It was so fucking funny. Like I was cracking up.
Yeah.
And then like while the girls had to like change, like they had to do it like twice, kind of like a bigger change thing. They had like this comedian come out, comedian magician.
Okay.
And he was kind of funny because he's all like his assistant would come out to like give him something, and like you could tell he would just like throw it at him.
Yeah.
And then the magician was like, God fucking dick.
Yeah.
You know? Or you were like, let me show you a trick. He's like, this one's everyone can do it. He's like, 1, 2, 3, it's gone. And he just like throws it behind him. He's like, there you go.
Like one of those guys.
You know, just one of those.
Yeah.
So that one was a fun show because there was like that, and it was more comedy. The other one was more like there wasn't comedy. It was just like you're just watching it. So it was cool. Vegas is expensive as shit.
Oh, of course.
For everything.
Yeah.
Like we went to the Walgreens across the where we were staying at, and so like a thing of shampoo. So it's like the shampoo that I like. That's here. You can get at Marshall's for $9.98. It's like the Chi brand.
Yeah.
You've seen it in the shower. So okay, at Walgreens, it's like this little, $18.
Jesus.
Everything's on lock and key. Like that shit.
Get it?
Yeah. Like the like eyelashes and shampoo. It's like someone has to come unlock it because
Jesus.
people are like, you know.
That's crazy.
So at the last night, because our flight flew out at 7:30, so we had to be there at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
On Monday, and so on Sunday, we wanted to find hidden speakeasies, hidden bars.
Yeah.
That was like my biggest thing.
Yeah.
So we went to Cosmopolitan, and there was one behind a food court. So you go where the food court is, and there's a donkey on the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's like behind the food court. So you just open it, and you just come inside of a bar.
Oh,
and it's like
cool.
all like red lights and everything. She was like, we're not open yet. Like, we're open later. And we're like, okay. And then there's another one, same like Cosmopolitan to a hotel. You find a barber shop. It's like a barber shop. It's called Cut and Cocktails, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you find a barbershop, and then there's like the bathroom, and then there's another door called janitor. You go through, you go to that door, and it's like the metal doors with like the little sliding window,
Okay,
like that.
yeah.
So they like, do the little thing, they slide it, just to have it like that. You go in, and it's like more of like a lounge sit down with a stage. So they opened up at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And so then we're like, let's go walk around, and then we'll take a nap, and then we'll come back to it, right? But we were like just walking around. Oops. In that same place, there's this this bar called the Chandelier, and there's this drink where you get the drink, and on top of it comes with like this dandelion, but from Asia, that you like take a sip of your drink. You're supposed to eat the dandelion, and then like 7 minutes later, it's supposed to change the taste of like that. Okay. It doesn't change the taste, but it numbs your mouth. So your mouth is fucking numb, but it all tastes like the same shit.
Yeah.
It was just like a fun experience. But then we went to the one at 10, like it was like 10 something. And so then like stayed there. They were playing like songs from like the Doors and Eagles and like that kind of shit. Yeah. It was like full, fucking full. And then it was like 1:30 in the morning too. And like we have to like be leaving at 5. Like we have to get to the hotel by 5:30 or the whatever.
The airport,
So I'm like, should we just stay up or should we go to sleep?
100% stay up.
We didn't. We went to sleep. But we stopped at Taco Bell first.
Did you? Okay, I was going to ask you this question. Which Taco Bell? The main Taco Bell that they serve alcohol in?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, tell me how. I've been wanting to go there. Like, we want to go to Vegas as friends, right? And that's like 95% of the reason I want to go.
That Taco Bell is open 24 hours.
Yes.
And The food's fucking pretty good. I mean, it's like regular
Taco
food, but
Bell.
they serve alcohol, and then you get it in like the, but I didn't get alcohol
Was
from
it
there
cool?
though.
Like, did it look cool?
Yeah, because they played music. It was like all like neon lights and
Fuck,
shit.
see,
It was cool.
Yeah, okay.
They have like an upstairs like lounge seating area.
Yeah.
But when we got there, like there was like a sign that said like private event, but it wasn't like blocking it off, so we weren't like too sure if you can go up there or not. But I was already like checked. Like I just literally sat there for food because there was nothing else that was open.
Course, yeah.
But it was cool. And then some guy, while we were sitting there eating food, like right across is like, bushes and shit. He's like fucking throwing up,
Yeah.
And so Lauren takes a picture of him and then like makes a caption that says, they said, or it says go to Taco Bell, and then it's like it just says they, like they said, you know.
Yeah.
So she took a picture and she's like, should I show him? Like, should I show him when I made a meme out of him? So as we were leaving, like they're sitting in the same area we are by the glass, and so she walks up and she shows him, and you could tell like he's like got just emasculated right there, and his friends are like like kind of like laughing, but I'm like, yeah, that's what happens.
It's a meme.
It was cool. Lots of homeless people at night. Like I went into, like we went to go into an elevator. There's a homeless person just laying in the elevator, and me, I was like, I'm a little scared to come inside here right now. I still went on the elevator, but like I was still kind of. It was like sad. At the same time, because they're laying on like the there's like these like big square vent things like as you're walking, and they blow like warmer air, so like a lot of them are like sleeping on there. So it's definitely sad.
Like it's a sad thing, but it is also like it's like you don't know.
I'm like, dude, don't kill my buzz.
Yeah.
Don't kill my buzz.
Yeah.
No, it was cool. If I had to like choose though, I think I would definitely like if I had to like if someone was like, okay, go do this again, or like go to an all-inclusive resort in Mexico, because it's probably, I mean, obviously the Mexico one will be like more expensive, but I honestly don't think it would be like that much more compared to like, because in an all-inclusive you can like eat food and drink, you don't have to pay for any of that.
Yeah.
Whereas like in Vegas you do, and it's not like we were eating like 3 meals a day all the time. Like a lot of times, like we had like snacks and shit like that, but it's just a lot of the things are like, I'm like, holy shit, like it is. And I know it's just like Vegas itself that's just how it is, but then it's also because everything else is getting expensive.
Yeah.
And so, but it was cool. Like I liked it. It was definitely fun but there was like a shit ton of people because of the rodeo. So there was like a bunch of like.
I was gonna say it wasn't just the rodeo. Fucking UFC.
Oh yeah, UFC was there.
Yeah.
Rodeo, but then they had like
big fights.
Shania Twain was performing.
Yeah, there's
too.
a lot of shit going on.
And so we took a lot of like taxis and stuff, right? Like just because it's easier to like.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go like a further distance, But we got into this taxi, and it's like this woman who's Ethiopian, and so she's like mentioning something about country music, and she's like, "Oh, I listen to country music about like my country," and so then like she played a song, and I'm like, "Dude, it's good, like, country." I made her we made her day because she's like tearing up. I totally took a picture of the song and like put it on my Vegas playlist. It's like an Ethiopian song. It was kind of cool, but
so she was African American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Vegas is a place that, like, I want to go. I definitely want to go because of the Taco Bell. But other than that, like, it's
if it wasn't okay, like if someone was planning on going to Vegas for like 5, 6, 7 days, right? Like for a longer time, I would definitely drive, because driving, you can like, and I know it might sound stupid, but like you can get a shit ton of snacks and drinks and water and stuff from here. Not even just that, like going to the liquor store here and buying a shit, because you can walk around with alcohol. So you can like make your own good ass drink in one of those things and just fucking keep refilling it. You're going to save so much more money than getting drinks at places, right? And then you can still get drinks at places, but if you're just gonna like walk around, watch shows, get fucked up, and you can carry drinks with you, it would just be a lot more like it would be less expensive just to drive, just so you can like do that, because when you're in an airplane, you can't bring that shit with you, and so then it's like you're just kind of stuck buying it there, or obviously going and drinking at like a bar or a restaurant, or whatever. It's fun, just playing on. It's gonna like even drinks like and stuff are expensive, but
how was the plane?
It's good.
You weren't scared?
I mean, I was kind of scared. Yeah, I was scared.
Who'd you fly with?
Alaska. The last one, like coming from like Seattle to Boise. the entire time was pretty much turbulence.
Really?
Almost the entire time. Like, this is fucking scary.
Turbulence.
But it wasn't like...
You should have been, you should have done in the plane. You're like, I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Should have done it.
Like, some of the things are dumb, though. Like, on the plane. What was it? Like, okay, because we got, like, on the plane on our way back, so we're all fucking sleepy as shit. I'm like, dude, if I can just fall asleep. It's like the first flight is just 2 hours long. I'm like, I just want to fucking fall asleep. I'm so tired. And so Lauren fell asleep, but her mask fell and just, like, under her nose. And the person came and woke her up to, like, put the mask up. I'm like, dude, like, are you serious? Like, it's like...
It's COVID.
But, like... Right. But what's the dumbest thing is like, oh, but you can keep your mask off if you're drinking and eating. Okay, so what the fuck is the difference? I'm already so taking it off.
I literally was making that joke from like the fucking get-go of COVID. Like, yeah, it's all okay. Like, you gotta wear your mask in here, but if I was like, as long as you have food or a drink in front of you, like, it is based. Dr. Fauci even said there's an aura of a.
Oh yeah, like a shield that protects you when you got food. That's the one thing that annoyed me about the Taco Bell too, because the Taco Bell is like smaller. It's not like a huge ass Taco Bell with a bunch of seats, right? So like we walk in, obviously don't have our mask. It's like you need to put your mask, and I'm like, my table. Oh, okay. So you just put it on literally to walk 2 steps and sit down, then you can take it off. So what the fuck is the difference?
The food.
Oh my god, that's like the only thing. But one thing that was funny as shit is like no one gave a fuck about wearing masks. Like, I mean, some cared, but a lot of them like took them off when they were in the hotel, like walking around the casinos. Even though it said like put your mask on. So when someone says like put them on, you put them on. Yeah. But one of the hotels, I don't know which one.
Probably Trump Tower.
I didn't go inside Trump Tower, but like one of them, like you could hear the person, like whatever the fuck he is that works there. He's like saying it out loud, like everyone, make sure you have your mask on. If you need me to show you how to put it on, I will. That kind of shit. And I just watch people like walking past without a mask, and I'm like, God, I wish I could have gone back and been a smart ass. Like, dude, I've been struggling figuring out how to put this on. Like, can you fucking help me, dude? And I'm like putting it on, you know. And like Lauren, she was like, well, they don't tell me like where to put it. So she's like, oh, I'll put it here. She's like, you're not telling me like where to put it on my face. But I'm just like, dude, that's so fucking annoying. Like that was annoying. Like just those little things where I'm like, dude, stop just like repeating it over and over. Like the guy by the Ferris wheel thing. I mean, that was like a constant, just kept saying it. And I'm like, but then as soon as you write it, then they don't really care. It's like, oh, okay, like make sure you get my money, but like, fuck you.
Yeah,
that was dumb.
It's crazy.
But it was, I mean, it was good. The weather was definitely a little bit better than here.
Yeah, I would imagine it's like 60. It was like what, 60 over there?
It was like 55. I think the biggest was like 59.
Weather.
Yeah.
Like because it's perfect.
No, it was cool. It was cool. It was fun. Definitely not sober the entire time, but like we got like super fucked up drunk either, and like it's just like feeling good, Yeah.
That's how it's got to be, especially I think in almost every place that you go to, it should be like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man, the next place I want to go to for real, like, it would be fun to go to an all-inclusive resort where you can like for a legit vacation, right? Where it's like you don't have to worry about like what am I gonna do tomorrow, what am I gonna do the next day, because you don't want to waste your vacation literally just thinking of what to do, you know. And it's hard to like make a plan because you don't really know like what's open, what's not, what's whatever, right?
You go to Area 15 every day.
Right. But like it would be fun to just go and I can just like wake up,
not do anything.
Not do shit. I can wake up, sit here, I get drinks for fucking free. I can eat however much I want and I don't have to like worry about like what am I gonna get? When am I gonna get it? How much is it gonna be? It's like, dude, the food's all right there. It's all set up.
Yeah, it's just done.
Like, if you want it, go get it. If you don't want it, don't go get it. And it's like, I don't have to worry about anything. Yeah. If I do want to do something extra and like go and take like a more of like a scenic thing to go and like check out the little towns and stuff, like of course you'll pay for that, but you could just stay at that resort area and there's like shows and all kinds of shit that you don't have to pay for. And so then it's like a legit vacation because you just relax the entire time and you don't have to like worry about anything else. So that would be fun to do.
So we were speaking of shows and stuff, the comedy show I'm supposed to go to fucking canceled.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't even know about it. Because I haven't checked my email in like 4 days. And I'm going through my email just seeing, and it's like, Ticketmaster, your show has been canceled. I'm like...
Because of COVID?
No, because the first one's still going on.
Weird.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? this is bullshit. That was like the only thing I had looking up. There's nothing in my future that's like looking good, and that was the only thing I was like, you know what, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Right.
No. Nope. I was so sad. I was like, God damn.
I don't know if you ever watched like America's Got Talent, but there was that like Asian magician that won.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That, like he's really fucking
He's
good,
really
right?
good. Yeah, I know.
His tickets, I think, were like $100 and something a person.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not that fucking
Where?
good. In Las Vegas.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, you're not that fucking good.
Oh, no, tickets can be expensive. Fuck,
Like, watch it
tickets
fucking
sometimes here
disappear.
can be fucking expensive.
Like, watch it like reappear. You know. I don't know,
He's
like,
pretty fucking good.
No, I know. Like, he's really fucking good. But just like even me and mom were talking when she was saying like back before, like when we were living in like Twin or whatever, and mom and dad would. Not like they would go frequently, but they actually went to Vegas like quite a few times. I remember mom telling me like they would just go with the car and they would go for like whatever days, and they would like gamble and eat and blah blah, and, you know, and it would cost them like maybe $1,500
Yeah.
to go to Vegas. And I'm like, you can't do that shit now. Not if you want to like go and like see shows and stuff. Like I don't think they even like do like the Treasure Island show. It used to be like a show on the street.
Yeah.
There's just like a lot of things. I think because of COVID that it like that didn't start back up again. So I don't know. I can't compare it to like how it was when we were little because that's like fucking forever ago. So I can't compare that. But no, it was definitely good. Like I liked it. But I'm the kind of person where it's like I don't really like want to go to a place more than one time. Like I do eventually, but like there's so many other places I want to see and do.
That's the thing. I can't fucking think of it. Like when we that 1 week that I had like my friends for the podcast, like we were talking like. One of the main things we were talking about was like where would we go? Like where would we all go together, and then like where would you go like solo in a way, or like with one
like
other
in the
person,
United States or like
anywhere in the world? I fucking like for me it was really hard. Like for me like I did say like by myself or like one other person that's like it would be Japan. I wouldn't want to go with a group of friends to Japan.
Right.
I would definitely go by myself, and then like they were like giving me shit about it, like saying like, oh, like you're not our friend. The thing is like with the situation I'm at in life right now, like if I had a lot of money and I know I can visit Japan multiple times,
right?
Then, yeah, of course I would fucking love to go with like everyone. But like if I can go once in my life, because that's probably what it's gonna look like, and then it's like I want to do it like my way. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like when you go to places you want to see shit.
The all-inclusive thing is like a big thing that I would like to do sometime, and then other than that, like I really don't have. Like I really don't know. Like it's just,
and it's hard now because like I've always wanted to like go and visit New York, right? Like I thought it would be cool.
I was gonna say like New York would be huge.
But now that they made it to where it's like you have to have a vaccination card to get into a lot of places, that's out.
New York's
like that's
getting
out.
hard with that stuff.
California's doing now the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, and or no, I think they're just all masks, but. Like I was even telling mom,
and they're getting
like
shittier. Like it's not the same as it used to be.
Right.
Like you listen to a lot of like podcasts of people from New York. They're like, it's not the same.
Right.
Like literally from 2 years ago. Like it's.
No, I know.
It's lost its charm.
And it's
LA's lost its charm. Like all these places have lost their charms, and it's like okay, so it's like I don't even really want to go see. Like granted, I still want to like go see it in a way, but I would rather go to New York than LA, in my opinion. I think to visit, I think I would rather go to New York just because it's like. It's a place I feel like it's LA is like just spread out fucking bullshit. It's a big fucking city. But New York is like I think like an extravagant place. Like you know the heart of Manhattan. Like there's just fucking concrete jungle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like
it would be cool to go
cool
see.
Place.
Like, I would
if I had to
see
choose those two, it would have to be New York. But like. Yeah, they're just shitty. There's a bunch of homeless people now, like worse than it was before. I'm not saying there's always been a ton of homeless people at these places, but it's gotten way worse, and it's just like. I don't know.
Just with everything going on, you know, it's like, of course, it's gotten, you know, a lot of places have gotten worse. Or like I was telling mom, like, you really can't even like really get excited over trips anymore. Like, like with mom and stuff, them wanting to go to like Bosnia. I'm like, I would love to go and take Amelia with me so she can visit like Baca and stuff. I'm like, but like, I can't get excited over that. I'm like, because there's like, you're not just going there. It's like you have to figure out what the rules are for Germany, what the rules are for Bosnia. If you want to go to the Morta, you have all those borders you have to hit. If you know what I mean, or if you go with the bus, you have all those borders. So what are all of their like policies and procedures and all of that shit?
My two friends went to Hawaii, like the
they had to
day
get
you
tested
went,
and everything,
and,
right?
Like they were saying, like because they were like he had COVID like 3 weeks beforehand, and like he was testing negative multiple times, but like. On the continental U.S., it's like method doesn't really fucking matter. But leaving the continental U.S. going to Hawaii because they flew out of San Francisco, like they had to get tested there, and it's like, and he was like slightly worried. It's like you don't know if it's gonna fucking
right.
So like, imagine like he gets like a false positive or some bullshit. It's like, well, there's fucking that. You know what I mean? It's like there's a lot more. Yeah, it's just not like, okay, let's fucking get in a plane and fly.
Right,
And
so it's not
die
even
on
like
the plane.
that. That was like the only worry.
Now it's like,
but now like there's so many that's like you can't get excited. I'm like, I don't want to get excited over that because you can't.
Yeah.
Because I don't fucking know. You know, like it's fine going and like travel.
And even it's like, okay, like it's just like, but like let's say you fucking plan for it and stuff, and then you do have COVID.
Yeah,
you're fucked.
Yeah,
you're literally fucked, and it's like that's something out of my control. I can't fucking control if I get COVID or not.
Right?
Like they're like they work at home. You know what I mean? Like they work at home. They're not physically going to work. Like I drive people Uber and all this shit. And like I have never like.
Right.
There was 2 times I probably could have tested positive, but I didn't. But like I've never had COVID, but like there's so much more like me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever I want. There are a lot more like COVID wary, and they've had it multiple fucking times. So it's like it's not even choice. Like you know what I mean? Like you can do anything to prevent it, but I can still like, hey, you know, my flight's tomorrow, and guess what? I fucking tested positive.
And not even, and it's like fucking over whoever you're gonna go visit. I'm like, how sad would that be? Like we're visiting Baca, you know, or like when you do visit, when mom has done it too, like you coordinate it with like Sanya and them, you know? So it's like, you know, they're all kind of like, and it would just be like your hope, you would be let down. Yeah. And a lot of times it's like when you're not like privately working for yourself, like you took that vacation time from your employer. So it's not like you can be like, oh, well, can I just, like, a lot of times I'm like, no, dude, like, you took this vacation, like, you're done. Like, that's your vacation. Like, you took it. So you're going to have to use up that vacation to quarantine anyway. So it's like, you just lost out on everything. And a lot of times, if you don't get, like, the insurance on the tickets or whatever, you don't get your shit refunded. You lost out on all that, on a lot of money. Yeah. It's sad. So it's like, shitty. Going back to shit again. Dude, okay. Oh yeah, you said, okay. Do I know the Pasadenas or some shit? What? Okay, listen. Someone posted this thing, which I didn't even like see this. Okay, so have you heard of the story of the girl that went missing? Her name was hold on. This was back in like 2007. Oh my god. Hold on. Madeline McCann, McCann. Sorry, I'm looking into the Voice finale. Okay. No, but no, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah, no, who is this? Okay, I want to search it up here. What's her name? Madeline McCann, MCC, that first one, yeah. Okay, so this 3-year-old girl who was staying in southern Portugal with her parents, right? Okay. And she has like twin sisters too, right? Okay. So her and her family go on vacation with like friends. And mom left her and the twin girls sleeping in their hotel room, and they went out to eat. It says they're 180 feet away. I remember seeing this picture back in the day. Yeah. All right, so like she kept checking on her throughout the night, and like an hour and a half after like she checked on her, or they went out to eat or whatever, she went missing. Like she's gone out of her bed. The other twin girl's not, but she's gone. And for a while, like the police were like, well, maybe like the girl had an accident. Now the parents are trying to cover it up, but like they didn't know. Well, someone posted, let's see. Someone posted a sketch of the person that abducted, the female abducted that they think. And does she not look a lot like Maxwell? She does. In a way, yeah. And so, and the reason I asked you for the other thing was because they also posted pictures of these 2 guys that they thought were suspects too, and their name was John Podesta and Tony Podesta. So I just looked up John Podesta, and it said he's an American political consultant who served as a White House chief of staff to President Bill Clinton. Right? Wow. Right. So it's like it had these people, right? Yeah. And like this guy, they were saying it looked kind of like Epstein, you know, like, so it was like these 6 people that they had a sketch that they think, because they were like around the area, whatever, you know, just from witnesses, whatever it may be. She still has not been found. Yeah, they're just assuming that she's dead. So a lot of people are like, what if like fucking strange that person looks eerily like her, you know. And this is obviously, it's not like it came out right now. So this was in 2007 that these sketches were, you know what I mean? So it's not like someone's like trying to like, oh, well, now all of a sudden someone came up and said, oh, hey, this person looked like this. No, it's like,
let me pull up those sketches.
I just saw that today, so I didn't have a lot of time to like research it, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's intriguing because
that's fucking insane. That's
right?
crazy. So
like
this was the main one that you saw right here.
Yeah, right.
Where was that one with like all 6 of them? I wanna.
Like, see, it had this people showing. Like, click
so
on
that's
that.
these 2 guys.
Okay, so they were showing like those are the sketches, right? And one of them is that one with the glasses. Is his name is the John Podesta,
and
right?
wait, are these people like legit like suspects?
It says the Podesta brothers revealed to be in Portugal the day of Madeleine McCann's disappearance. They were just like.
So wait, who are
Who's
this? So
Tony?
John Podesta.
John is the consultant to President Bill Clinton. I don't know who
to the president of Barack Obama.
Right, and I don't know who Tony Podesta is. I'm guessing because they have the same name, they're probably like, I don't know. Look up the other one.
I'm trying to. There was Tony Podesta's his brother. He's an American lobbyist.
Most powerful lobbyists and fundraisers.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of
That's
weird, huh?
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder because there was just someone. There was another politician that just. Oh God! It was like just literally today. Who was it? Was it for sex trafficking? I don't know if it was for sex trafficking. Not image, not videos. Jesus, news. Who was it? There was some. There was some politician that like I don't know, like I just saw like it was just another like politician that was whatever, like labeled for sex or like convicted or some shit like that.
I just thought that was like strange because someone posted that like, and I've never seen it before because I just haven't looked at that case.
Yeah.
You know, I did hear about that case when it happened that they were like looking for, you know, the girl or whatever, but they just I guess never found her. And so I don't know if it just like went cold or what.
Yeah.
And it could have been, you know, that if you put McCann and Maxwell connection, maybe something will come. And then again, it could all just be conspiracy theories, but I wouldn't.
Oh, of course. But yeah, no, it's pretty. Yeah, because there was this thing.
Whoa!
Have you seen this? I saw this a long time ago. So I saw this actually a long time ago.
I swear to God, anything with Jean-Benet Ramsey, that's my shit. Anything new that comes up with, because this is the one cold case that I can't get past. I still think the brother did it. I don't think that Maxwell had anything to do with that because she was found dead.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like, yeah, there's like it's not really her. Like, it's just someone that looks like her. It was like some like they don't know if that was actually, or it really does look like her a lot and stuff. But yeah, it's because like what they really thought it was just like all like that they would do these fundraisers that were like towards like children and stuff like that. And that's where they would like you know get like the meetings and shit like that. But I don't know. It's all fucking weird. Like you even saw when Borat 2 came out.
I never watched that movie.
Oh, you haven't seen that yet? We need to watch that. So there's a scene in there. I don't want to like spoil too much, but
no, tell me.
But like no, it's just like these like fucking. It's pretty much like these rich families. How? Let me like search it up real quick. Like Borat. I don't know what that technically is. Borat 2, rich families, fucking meeting. I don't fucking know what to like. How I would call it. It's pretty funny. Like what he does in it, but. It's like pretty much like you bring like your like it's like these fucking super wealthy families and they like it's pretty much like to like meet up like to like it's like a prom kind of thing for like rich families to like meet like the kids.
Oh, so
stuff,
they can like just stay rich.
Stay
you know?
rich, yeah. So you're not like marrying a fucking peasant and stuff like that. But like it was like a thing, and like he brings like his like daughter there, and like she like reveals her pussy there. It's like all bloody and stuff because she's on her period. They're all fake, you know what I mean? But like that's what they do, and they're all just horrified and disgusted and stuff. Super funny, but like. because he asked him, like, obviously it's all, and he's asking these questions and stuff, and like the weirdest fucking answers by these people. You know what I mean? So it's like this whole like the rich and wealthy and stuff like that. It's like, come
they're
on
fucking
now.
weird as shit.
It's just all fucked.
And it wouldn't surprise me if like you know, you have these like people that do like like for example, like the JonBenet Ramsey, right? Like she's doing competitions. Her family was wealthy, like they lived in a nice ass house. You know, it like, and maybe like that picture was Maxwell, and maybe it's not like anything that she like obviously, you know, had anything to do with anything like that, but I could see families being like, yeah, let's get our kids in these things to get them out there to push them. And so it's like, what's there to stop this person from doing shit to your kid?
Of course.
And maybe some parents, like, they don't know, or maybe some are like, well, that's just kind of what has to happen if we want to, like, you know, keep our, you know, if we don't want to be blacklisted. Because if you, I could just imagine if you do something to where it's like you try to, like, you know, try to put an end to something, you know, because they're the people of power and wealthy. Yeah. Like, they could blacklist your ass to where then you go from having this way that you're living to now you have access to nothing, you know, and a lot of people don't want that. That's
the thing, though. It's like it's dumb. Like did Ghislaine take these children? Like, probably not, but like she probably has people that work for her. You know what I mean? Right. Like it's a whole network. You know what I mean? That's all it is it's networking in a way. You know what I mean? It's the same shit for literally the smallest fucking things. Like if you have networks to like you know people that like just know people, and like like, oh, I talked to this person, they know about this speakeasy in this place. Like things even to that nature. Like that's such a very simple minimum thing about it, but like the most minimal stuff, and it's like there's networks for fucking everything. Like there's networks of black market shit, there's networks of terrorists, you know, like there's networks to everything. And it's like, what, there's no terrorists I mean, there's no network to this shit. And like, I don't know, it's the whole, like, when it comes to like the like that they're abducting these kids to like feed on them to keep young and all, that's just fucking outrageous. But like it's just crazy. I don't know. And
it's like, what's weird to me is like that McCain, I think, I don't know how they pronounce her last name, but why didn't they, whoever it was that took her, there was two other girls, twin girls that were there too. So it's like, why just take her, you know? And I don't know, like, all the victims and what they look like, but like JonBenet Ramsey was like, is cute, you know? And so there's this one, like, you're not gonna, that's fucked up to say. Like, it is. It's so fucked
I'm not
up
gonna
to
get abducted.
say. But it's like, I'm pretty sure there's a certain thing that they're, you know, going for. You know,
it's just like it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That when they find out the like one of their old gym teachers. The old gym teacher like molested all these kids, and like he molested the McBoyles, and then Mac. He's like, he's all trying to, he's like figure out like what's going on. He's like, I just found out like the guy molested all these kids, and he's like, look at me, like, why didn't he molest me? Remember that? Because he was like, he's like, I'm a cute child. Like, what the? It's kind of like that. But like, they're not gonna, like, obviously they're going for, you know, certain things, but it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. And it's like,
I don't know, it just kind of tripped me out seeing that sketch.
That is pretty crazy.
And not just like her sketch, but like other sketches of like the two other guys, and then you read up on them, and which I didn't know that. I just literally just looked it up. And it's like, whoa, like now you're in a political thing with Bill Clinton, who supposedly went on these islands too. So there's way too many like things that are like pointing at that.
Like that,
But and it would be different.
But you'll be labeled as a conspiracy theorist and a QAnon fucking nut job, and that's that. There's
it would be different if someone came up with a sketch right now, 2021, and was like, but this is like back then, before all this shit blew up. Yeah. So now it just makes you want to research like
who was that guy? There was that other fucking guy that was like, he had his own island. He did like he was a clothing conglomerate dude. He did like weird clothing, not weird, but like old lady clothing for like Dillard's and Marshalls and shit. What was that guy's name? He was labeled for fucking like sex trafficking. Gosh, what's his name? He was like a weird looking fucking guy. Dennis. Oh, sorry. It's such a sensitive keyboard. Like it's Dillard's. I'm just put Dillard's clothing icon. Sex trafficking. What is it? Peter Nygaard. Yeah, that's him. Peter Nygaard.
That sounds familiar.
Peter Nygaard. So this guy, he like does clothes for like things.
Whoa,
like that.
it looks rough.
Yeah, he's a fucking old.
Well, his name is Pekka Juhani Nygaard.
He's from Finland.
Whoa, Helsinki. Have you ever seen Freddie Got Fingered? No.
I did a long time ago.
Me too. Just the one part where he's like on the phone, like trying to like pretend that he's like something he's not. He like doesn't fucking have a job. But he's like, I say Helsinki, you say I don't know. But it was just I've never heard or seen anyone from Helsinki. So
the only thing I know from Helsinki is they always have Counter-Strike Global Offense tournaments there, CS:GO tournaments. But yeah, Nygaard was accused of sex trafficking, rape, racketeering to the FBI. He was formally charged and arrested on sex trafficking. Involved minors and Toronto police section like all this shit, right? Like this guy was a billionaire and had his own island and shit like that, and it's like it fucking happens. Like when you become like so rich at so fucking point, like it gets to the point where like, oh, this Victoria's model is just not enough, you know, or like it's just
right.
and even if it's not minor related, it's like these. There's just a constant fucking flow. Like it's not like it's just like it gets so crazy.
These people that are like, because there's a lot of like obviously rich people, celebrities that don't have don't do that kind of stuff. A lot of it is people in power, and they like control and power, and then eventually it's like, what else could I control and power? You know, if everything, it's fucking greed. That's just what it is. And when people say, well. When people and you might be different because I bet you there are people like that, but you can't like say, well, I would never do this or that. I'm just going off of this right now. But like when people say, oh, if I won $1 million, like I'd be like pretty good about it, blah blah. It's like
it never
right.
stops.
That is what you're rationally saying, and that's what you want to believe, and that's fine, right? But how many of us, like when we get the stimulus, get whatever, so you're getting extra like a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
How many people that legitimately took that money, and I'm not saying no one did, I'm pretty sure people did, but let's just take me and you, for example. I did not take that money and do like some awesome investments with it, right? Yeah. I saw that as like, holy shit, it's free money. So like now I can get shit that I like want to get or spend it because this doesn't have to go to my bills. Like I already took care of my other stuff. This is just like fun spending money. Yeah. You try to be like responsible, but then you're like, oh, I kind of saw this and I kind of want it, whatever it is. You mean tell me if someone won even $1 million, so after taxes, here's $1 million in your hand. You pay off all your shit. Now you have like, let's say $750,000 in your hand. You're gonna want to see it, like, you know what I mean? Like you're like, oh fuck, I see it. Like I could get that car. Like I could get it, right? Like I could get this, I could get that, and then it's like you get greedy and you get greed. That's why there's people that have gambling addiction because they're pressing and like, oh, I could win, I could, like it's just greed. And so people in power, this guy who probably had money up the ass and was surrounded by beautiful people, and that he did, the people did what he probably wanted them to do, and so when either you are find someone that isn't wanting to bow down to you, that can like totally anger them, to be like, I'm still gonna get whatever the fuck's mine,
of course, or
they turn to minors and shit where you're like, I want to have control over them because they don't have any control or say over this.
Well, it's like there's that line in that movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper. Have you seen that? Like where he takes the pill and everything's like he learns everything. There's a line that he says in there. It's something like it's to do with greed. He's like he talks about like what is he says something about, but like he like just, it's just a line from a movie, but it's he says like it was never like when you look at old militaries, like I'm not like back in the day, like Portugal when they were powerful, Napoleon, like these like they controlled half the fucking world pretty much, right? But it's like it never stopped. They were never like, you know what,
I'm satisfied.
Controlling half of fucking Europe and controlling all this is like, we're good, let's just chill here and be no, we got to conquer this, and then they get fucked, and then that's what fucks them, right? It's just greed. It's the what's the flying too close to the sun, what's that, like the wings guy,
I don't remember what was his name.
Like Aristotle, was it? No,
I don't know. No, but I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, it's like you fly too close to the sun. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like you're doing all this shit.
And there's people that like, you have people like Okay, like for example, like Keanu Reeves. Okay, we'll just take him for example, who has money, right?
Yeah.
He has all this, but it's a different kind of breed, right? Like
Yeah.
that person, you can tell is not greedy.
Yeah.
You're riding the subway. You don't have a bunch of security people around you. So that right there tells you, like, it's not like he's not a popular. Like he's in now. Like the Matrix is coming out. It's not like he's not a. It's not like people don't know who he is on the street. But that right there proves to you, like, dude, he's okay with just walking down the street. Like he's not gonna. And I'm not saying it wouldn't happen like other celebrities that they wouldn't get like mugged or hurt or whatever. But it's just a lot of people when they go from like struggling or maybe not having that like a lot of stuff, they do get greed or people that are born into it. It's like you just want more and more. Like you can't get enough.
Yep.
Because they don't know how to like stop themselves from just saying, you know what, I'm just gonna live within my means. Like I can make money, like that's fine. Like I can be a millionaire, but I don't need like 15 fucking cars sit in my garage.
Yeah.
I don't need a house that's 20,000 square feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can live within my means, and then the money that I do have, I can either help my friends or you know what I mean. Like I could do something good with it, or I can let it like be here because I might not be able to do this for the rest of my life. And then what am I gonna do? But I mean, I know me. I'm pretty sure I would be the kind of person that's like greedy as shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you go from like having to check your bank account all the time, like, am I gonna have enough money for this? Am I gonna have enough money for that? I could say that for myself. I can definitely see myself being like, I want this, I want that, and not having it be enough.
Yeah.
Maybe not with like materialistic things.
When you saw that pendant.
And I might not be with materialistic things. It could just be like, I want to go see this place. I want to go see this place. I want to go travel. I want to do this.
Money,
But you're still spending money,
Yeah.
And it just when people want just, then there's the people, that want control over things, and that's never enough for them.
Yeah, it's how it is. It's how.
Why are you looking at the voice? Why are you like into that?
I want to be like.
Like on. I don't even know who the hell's singing.
I don't fucking know either.
Oh my god! Is it Blake? Did Blake win?
I don't know.
Whose was it? Who's the coach? Wait, fourth victory for Coach Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, because Blake Shelton would always win. So.
Wow. Well, that's who won. Girl named Tom. Dearest fans and supporters of, they won.
Oh, it's a trio. Okay.
Trio.
It's like a band.
There you go. Congratulations.
Okay, you never watched Grey's Anatomy, but look up on there, Richard Webber. That's a character's name, but I want to see who the actor is.
Richard
Who's
Webber.
the actor?
No. Let's see. Portrayed by James Pickens.
What other movie is he in?
He is in.
Have you seen any of these movies or shows?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, anyways, he's been on Grey's Anatomy, 2005 to present for like 17 years.
I think I
fucking saw him in Las Vegas.
Oh, did you?
Fuck yes, I did.
So that's a celebrity. Well, so you saw Lil Uzi Vert and you saw James Pickens Jr.
And someone was taking a picture with him, and I was going to too, but then Lauren was like, "Come on, he's not here to do that kind of stuff. He's here like for vacation." So I didn't, and now I wish I did. But I was kind of cool. I even told myself, like, I wonder if I'm gonna like see anyone I know because Shania Twain's there, the country singers are there.
UFC
Not like I want to see them, but like it's still cool to see someone. Like even if they're not like, it doesn't have to be like some huge artist him. Like I've seen him on shows. Like I've seen him on Grey's Anatomy for like all these seasons. So it was like cool as shit.
He has more like seeing him for you is more extravagant than like if you saw like someone that like you don't care for, but it's like insane. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's just because you have a more of a personal connection with them.
Right. But it's just cool just to see like any celebrity. To me,
you just see like Ghislaine Maxwell walking around down the street.
Right.
It'd be crazy.
That's one thing I think is cool about like the chance of being able to see like maybe a celebrity in Vegas or something, or like just seeing a celebrity in like wherever. I think that's kind of cool.
You think we'll ever get celebrities here in Boise?
Probably.
You think so?
With how expensive shit's getting, I don't see how not. Just give it some time.
Sun Valley.
That's what I'm saying. Like in Sun Valley, that's a small ass little town. But celebrities took it up. Like there's gonna be celebrities. Just give it time. That shit's becoming unbearably expensive. So they'll move here, and then we'll have people.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Why
Like you
not?
said, there's nothing here.
Well, yeah, there's nothing here.
I don't think it's gonna ever blow up here.
Who knows? I saw this news article. I don't remember what town it was in. I don't even know if it was in America. It might be. I just thought this was dumb. So it was like this truck driver. He's 23. And it said, like, I think last year or 2 years ago, he's driving his truck, and I think, like, his brakes went out, and he wasn't able to stop. Well, an accident happened, like, in front of him, so there was, like, cars that were stopped.
Yeah.
But his, like, brakes went out, whatever it is, so he couldn't stop, so he, like, crashed into those cars, and it killed 4 people. And it's not like he did it intentionally, right? Got sentenced to 120 years in prison. Because people were saying, like, he should have used, like, the off-shoulder ramp. And he's like, well, like... He's like, I wasn't like doing this intent. Like, you know, he's like, I didn't like watch any interviews. You could see he's like devastated and crying. He's like, you don't think this haunts me every single night? Like, I can't sleep at night. Like, I cannot sleep at night, you know? He's like, I didn't intentionally do this. Like, it's not like I intentionally went and like, was like, I'm going to just ram into these people.
You know what?
But then I don't know like the full detail. It's just something that came up on my Facebook. So I just happened to glance at it. But
I want to see actually. Okay, so the Colorado pilot
is
thing?
it that? Yep.
Okay.
I mean, so it was like a big thing.
I want to see though, because there was that. This was last year, I believe, during like the riots. There was that trucker.
Didn't he plow through those people?
Yeah. He was trucker plows
through protesters, right?
Trucker plows is probably not the best thing to start with. If I put like trucker plows black people, that might result in different results.
Right.
Protests.
Just like black people meet.
Yeah, I believe it was in this time. I think he was like from Serbia or something like that, if I remember correctly. Oh no, he wasn't. He was like, what I want to see now is what?
What?
Wait. What? Hold on for a second. The tanker truck. Hold on. I haven't seen. This was last.
My God.
This was last year.
Okay.
Truck driver that drove in the middle of it. Okay. Dropped fouls in meets of conditions of the restorative justice. Faces a felony charge of threats and violence and a gross misdemeanor charge of dismissal. That's part of that. So he's gonna have to pay
undetermined amount of restitution. Wait. Go up.
Drove through. He had to have fucking. She allegedly failed to stop for the crowd until a person stumbled and fell.
Oh, just scrapes and legs.
At least one person.
So no one died.
Okay.
But still,
that's the thing. I really just wanted to see.
Oh, also allegedly made that he was kind of in a hurry and hoped the crowd will let him pass if he went slow.
Okay, I thought this guy killed people, and I just wanted to compare.
But wasn't there someone that did go through a crowd to kill people at some marathon or some shit?
That was recently. That was like that one, the Christmas Day parade. Or no, wasn't the Thanksgiving parade.
Okay, look at that one.
But it wasn't a trucker.
What was that?
Just a guy. Thanksgiving parade, car driving through. Yeah, okay, it's gonna come up. Yeah, this dude. Okay, so this guy killed 6 people. Okay, that's probably still too early to say what he's gonna get. Like, there's no way. This guy's definitely gonna. So he's on a $5 million bail. Conviction of the 5 homicide charges. He faces life in prison.
Okay.
Like, there's like no way.
Okay, but this guy did it intentionally, right?
This guy
go
did
back
it like
to the guy.
Intentionally. He was running from cops and all this shit.
Right. So let's see what this one says. Like I said, I did not read all of it.
Rogel
He's 26.
26 was convicted of, in October, of vehicular homicide and other charges stemming from. So this is back in April, 2019.
He sees it go up. It says that his brakes of the semi-trailer failed before he plowed into vehicles that slowed because of another wreck in the Denver suburb of Lakewood.
They should go to prison because they're the ones who caused the original wreck. How the fuck are you getting in an accident? I was literally driving. I'm joking about that, but I was driving. I hope we don't get like more snow. I'm on the freeway, right? Car accident happens right in front of me, like just kind of rear end someone. It's like, oh Jesus Christ, okay, causing traffic. That's like, luckily the woman was smart. Guy hits a woman. It wasn't the other way around. Because I know all you guys were probably thinking, oh, the woman hit the guy.
Yeah.
Guy hits the woman. Younger guy hits an older woman. Right? They're fucking exchanging information. I'm like, okay. Boom, another accident. Fucking like a U-Haul style. It was the Penske trucks, the yellow ones or whatever. Hits a fucking like a van, like those like it might have been a good crash because it might have been a kidnapper van. It looked like one of those, so it's like could have been good, but yeah, it was like I'm like in the span of 10 seconds.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
and then there's gonna be so much snow that it's gonna be chaotic.
and it wasn't even snowing or anything. It was just like
oh okay.
No, it was just like normal.
Normal. Okay, cool. Wait till the snow. Wait till the
I think
snow.
it was a little bit of rain, but
Wait till the snow.
But prosecutors, he could have used barrel from the mountains, the train wreck, causing flames. Yeah, that's crazy.
10 counts of attempted first-degree assault, 6 counts of careless driving, and 1 count of reckless driving.
Yeah, first degree is like, isn't first degree?
He was hauling
when you're
lumber, was
intentionally
traveling
doing
at
it?
least 85 on part of the interstate where commercial vehicles are limited. What?
Oh, yeah.
He was 85 when he was
Oh,
supposed to
but
go
because of a steep descent, because he didn't have brakes, right?
I don't know.
What this is making me think, you know, when you go to Horseshoe Bend, and it's all downhill, and you have those big off. That's what I'm guessing that they're talking about, right?
Yes, I'm guessing that too.
Because what they say,
a lot of places have those.
Runaway
ramps.
Really, yeah, that's
really steep. You know, 85 and a 45 because a steep descent from. Okay,
but
the
that makes
initial
sense
impact
because he doesn't
caused
have
a
brakes.
28 vehicle chain reaction. Right? Holy shit. Okay.
Did he cause a 28 vehicle train reaction?
The
wreck,
initial
or?
impact. And, okay, wait. It says police said that just before the crash, a truck traveled past a ramp on the side of the interstate that is designed to safely stop trucks and other vehicles that have lost their brakes.
Yeah, that's what you do in those situations. There was a
Okay.
video of someone just posted one. Guy was fucking hauling because he didn't have brakes, and like it's sketchy, man. That shit's so fucking scary.
How does that even work?
Because it's all sand. So like that's why they like if you look at Formula One races or like races in general, there's always sand pits everywhere around like really fast corners because it's
Does
like
it look scary when they get into it?
this fucking video was crazy. Like it was, and the truck flipped at the end. Like they.
Okay, so I can see how this guy would get in trouble because if your brakes are out
yeah,
and you're going 40 miles over, you're going double the speed
Yeah,
limit. You
no,
know,
for
like
sure, I get that.
you would have. Okay, I can see it now.
Truck goes on off ramp, or what is it called? Runaway.
Yeah.
Runaway, love, love, love. Runaway, love, love, love. I probably won't be able to find it, but semi uses runaway ramp. Yeah, it was this one. Perfect. Was it this one? Yeah, it has to be. Look at this shit. So he's fucking hauling ass, right? It looks like the horseshoe bed. This is what I'm thinking this happened, right? So he's fucking. I hate how this is fucking the stupid news article person. I don't care about the story. Just fucking.
Oh, okay, there he is.
So he's flying up, right? So it's all sand and shit, and you're just flying up that.
Shit. How do you get back down?
Because his brakes were completely out, he starts reversing. Because like he has literally zero brakes, and then eventually it fucking just flipped on its side.
That is terrifying.
Yeah. But like, But what I'm confused is, 28 car. Where was it? A 28 car. The initial impact caused so his initial impact caused a 28.
I'm guessing because there was that other accident up there already.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. Okay. That's why it's important to read the full story. That's why I was like, I don't know for sure, you know, because I didn't read the whole thing. But
this will be the last thing we talk about because we're at an hour 14. But kind of crazy because the day before, do you see that tornado that fucked shit up?
Yes.
The day before that, I had a dream of an insane truck accident. I was in like not even first person view or third person view. There's like a weird second person view that you can achieve. I was in the second person view, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of like third
you're
person.
seeing yourself
In a way, but not really, kind of. But it wasn't me. I was just like in the person of someone else, right? But I'm the truck driver. But I'm not controlling the truck driver. I'm just seeing the vision of the truck driver. And he fucking causes this like insane accident, right? And I really want to say it killed like 70 people.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because now it's probably more than 100 now. But like, I'm like, holy shit, that was fucking crazy. You wake up, tornado kills a shit ton of people. I'm like, this is just tragic.
Wait,
like, why,
question. When you sleep, do you have videos playing? Do you have any like sound, videos, podcasts, anything playing? Not that night. Okay.
No.
Because I've noticed myself, if I'm like sleeping to not just music playing, right?
Yeah.
If I'm sleeping to like something's talking, commercials,
like
whatever.
You can start dreaming of
I
that,
dream
yeah.
of whatever it is that triggered it. Okay.
I wasn't listening to anything or anything like that, but
deja vu or like shit, like that wasn't deja vu, but like
no.
Does deja vu ever happen to you?
Yeah.
That is trippy as fuck to me. It happened to me. Okay, I know we said the last thing, but this is like one short thing. When we were looking for those speakeasies, and we found the barbershop one.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were like, hey, we're not open till 10, just come back. So we're getting ready to leave. And here comes a group of like, it's like 3 guys, 1 girl. They're Hispanic. They're like, we're on shrooms. You can tell they're fucked up, right?
Yeah.
But the way they're saying, so the guy's right here. Well, there's 2 guys. I'm like right here and the girl's right there. And, anyways, they're saying something. And I don't know what I said. Like, oh, they don't open till 10. We have to come back later. And she's like, oh, for real? Like, I don't know how she said it. And then it hit me. I'm like, holy shit, this was deja vu. And that shit trips me out every time. I'm like, how is it that, I don't even remember how long ago that was.
That's because we're all in a simulation.
I think it is. How does deja vu happen? I'm going to research it and let you know about it next time. But no, it's crazy to me.
I love your research. It's always like just very minimal, like the first sentence on Wikipedia research. Yeah. And it's the best.
Hey, no, it's not just the first. Hey, when I was researching Ghislaine, I told you all about her siblings and everything and my whole like correlation between.
Yeah. I get it.
What I think.
But yeah, that's fucking.
That's a pretty good podcast day.
It was all right.
I guess.
No, it was good. Lil Uzi Vert gave you a necklace. That's cool. You saw fucking James Blake Jr. What was his name? James Blake Sr. Whatever his name is. But yeah, that Ghislaine shit with that girl is crazy.
I'm researching that more.
Research that more.
That shit.
I haven't really kept up with Ghislaine's
I'm gonna keep up on hers today. What is it? What is it? 2205? What does that mean? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
You know what's the easier way to do that? You know what's the easy? One more thing. You know what's the easy way of reading? How I do it, at least, reading military time. So right now it's 2205, right? So you subtract 3 to that first number.
Why 3?
Makes it 19, right? And you just take the first number off. Oh wait, that doesn't work. 2.
What are you fucking talking about?
2. I meant 2, not 3. I meant 2. So then it becomes 10.
Can't I just go 22 minus 12 and it's 10? Can I just subtract 12 from all of them?
Oh my
because
God.
Then it's because 12 is the.
You can do that. But 2 is easy.
You just fucked it up.
But I said 3, and then
but why 2?
Okay, so if it's 1700, you subtract 2, and it's 5.
Because the fuck are you talking about? Why 2?
Because it's like 12. You're just adding another 0.
That makes zero sense.
You're just adding 10. It's the same thing. No, when you said subtracted by 12, I was like, holy shit, that's like that's the actual way of doing it. But I do it by 2 because 12 is too hard. Because if you're thinking 17 minus 12, you know what I mean? 5. It is 5, but you just have to think about it. 17 minus 2 is 15. You just take the 1 off. It's a 5. See, I can't. That's how my mind works.
I can't do it how you do it.
That's not how my mind works because my mind makes it. I think of.
So if it says 23, so I subtract 2, so then that's 21.
Yeah, you subtract it by 1, I guess. So now it's 11.
But the other one, you dropped the number.
Because you subtracted by 1.
I'm just going to subtract it by 12.
You can, but it's doing it by 2 is so much easier.
Obviously not for me.
23. So you subtract it by 12. It's 11, obviously. But if you subtract it by 2, it's 21. And you just subtract the second one, the first one by 1, and it becomes 11. And then if you do
so you just subtract by 2 and then subtract by 1.
Yes, in a way.
Okay, so if it says like 14
Yes.
something.
So you
So
subtract the
by 2, so that's 12, and then I subtract by 1, so that's 2.
So you subtract by 12. You subtract by 12. But in my mind, I subtract by 2.
I'm just gonna subtract by 12.
I'm
Retarded.
Thank you guys so much for joining. And you guys have a good day. See you, retards.
Do you need help?
I'm retarded.
Yeah.
That would help.